By the way, I brought Downey some comics he was asking for. The kid, Kathy, I swear he doesn't know where he is. Doesn't even know why he's been arrested.
Commander?
You can call me Joanne.
Joanne.
Or Joe.
Joe. If you ever speak to a client of mine again without permission, I'll have you disbarred. Friends?
I had authorization.
From where?
Downey's closest living relative, Jenny Miller, his aunt on his mother's side.
You got authorization from Aunt Jenny?
I gave her a call like you asked. Very nice woman. We spoke for over an hour.
You got authorization from Aunt Jenny?
Perfectly within my province.
Does Aunt Jenny have a barn? Maybe we can hold the trial there. I can sew costumes. Maybe his Uncle Goober can be the judge.
I'm going to Cuba with you.
And the hits just keep on coming. Is your father proud of you?
Don't do this to yourself.
I bet he is. But he bores the shit out of his neighbors and your relatives. Sam's made law review. Got a big case he's making. He's arguing. He's making an argument. I think my father would have enjoyed seeing me graduate from law school. I think he would have liked that an awful lot.
I ever tell you I wrote a paper about your father in college?
Yeah?
One of the best trial lawyers ever.
Yes, he was.
And if I were Dawson and Downey, and I had a choice between you or your father to represent me in this case, I'd choose you any day of the week. Twice on Sunday. Should have seen yourself thunder away, Kendrick.
Would you put Jessup on the stand?
No.
Think my father would have?
With the evidence we got, not in a million years. So there's really only one question. What would you do?
I want the truth.
You want answers?
I want the truth.
You can't handle the truth. Son, we live in a world that has walls, and those walls have to be guarded by men with guns. Who's gonna do it? You? You, Lieutenant Weinberg? I have a greater responsibility than you could possibly fathom. You weep for Santiago and you curse the Marines. You have that luxury. You have the luxury of not knowing what I know. That Santiago's death, while tragic, probably saved lives. And my existence, while grotesque and incomprehensible to you, saves lives. You don't want the truth because deep down in places you don't talk about at parties, you want me on that wall. You need me on that wall. We use words like honor, code, loyalty. We use these words as the backbone of a life spent defending something. Use them as a punchline. I would rather you just say thank you and went on your way. Otherwise, I suggest you pick up a weapon and stand a post. Either way, I don't give a damn what you think you're entitled to.
I get hate mail, death threats. I get death threats. My kids are getting taunted. Why do people think I fired you?
Joanne's gonna call me in a minute.
Steve!
That was unrehearsed.
I gave you your day in court.
You gave me...
Why do people think I fired you?
You took me off the Mac, and it was bad business. The quorum call was a homicide.
Right there. Right there. That's the part that's bullshit, my friend. It was a suicide because you knew your cards and I showed you mine. I showed you mine and you did it anyway. What'd you think I was going to do? I'm okay losing, but I'm not going to forfeit.
I'm not okay losing.
I can't put it more simply than this. We need to put our resources into updating the Apple II.
By taking resources from the Mac.
It's failing. That's a fact.
It's overpriced.
There's no evidence that...
I'm the evidence. I'm the world's leading expert on the Mac, John. What's your resume?
You're issuing contradictory instructions. You're insubordinate. You make people miserable. Our top engineers are fleeing to Sun, Dell, HP. Wall Street doesn't know who's driving the bus. We're losing hundreds of millions in value, and I'm the CEO of Apple, Steve. That's my resume.
But before you sold carbonated sugar water, right? I sat in a fucking garage with Wozniak and invented the future because artists lead and hacks ask for a show of hands. She could have tried.
She's supposed to stop her mother, that particular mother.
She gave Chris Ann her blessing to sell the house, and she did it to spite me.
I don't care if she put a pipe bomb in the water heater. You're going to fix it now.
Acting weird for months. She turned on me.
Fix it.
What the?
Fix it, Steve.
Hey, take it easy.
Fix it or I quit. How about that? I quit and you never see me again. How about that?
Tell me what's wrong with you this morning.
What's been wrong with me for 19 years? I've been a witness, and I tell you I've been complicit. I love you, Steve. You know how much. I love that you don't care how much money a person makes. You care what they make. But that isn't supposed to be the best part of you. When you're a father, that's what's supposed to be the best part of you, and it's caused me 2 decades of agony, Steve, that it is for you the worst. It's a small thing, a very little thing. Fix it now, or you can contact me at my new job, working anywhere I want.
I don't happen to think it's a little deal. She knew that I bought it.
No.
I bought the house
No.
from the... What do you mean, no?
I mean, no, the house has nothing to do with why you're angry at Lisa.
I assure you, the house has everything to do with why I'm angry at Lisa.
Have you ever heard the phrase reality distortion field?
Yes.
As in Steve's reality
I've
distortion
heard
field?
it, I've read it, it's been sung to me by Joan Baez, what you call reality distortion field, and I'm pretty sure you're the one who coined the phrase, is the reason we're here.
I know that.
If I traded my bank account for $1 every time somebody told me something wasn't possible, I come out ahead.
I know that too.
What's the problem?
My problem? It sure isn't the house. It's that you told her you weren't going to pay for Harvard. That child, that earnest, unironic kid.
She told you I wasn't paying for her tuition.
I should have hit you with something heavy a long time ago.
Lisa told you I wasn't paying her tuition.
Andy told me that.
How did Hertzfield
Did you tell her that you weren't going to pay for college?
Yes, because...
How could you do that?
Because her mother was also her landlord. Hertzfield... I was ranting. I was just, I was talking. I was pissed off because Lisa was trying to piss me off, Joanna. That was her intent. I don't know how I'm the bad guy.
You obviously scared the hell out of her.
Hertzfeld wrote a check to Harvard. Is she here?
I'm sure she is.
Can you ask them to bring her back?
Yes. Thank you. You know, my grandmother always said
I don't
that-
give a shit.
Somebody get Lisa.
Thank you. Go. Get out of here. Wait.
This can only be about Maggie.
I'm going to ask her to move in with me.
Really? I see. First, let me say you made a very wise decision by coming to me with this problem.
It's not a problem.
Well, let's see what I can do about that.
How would you want to be asked?
To move in with a guy?
Yeah.
By having the guy say, will you marry me?
Let's just take that off the table for the moment.
You know, if you're living together, it makes it harder to break up.
Well, that's the idea.
You have to get cartons.
You've been no help at all.
Since I'm never going to see you again after Friday, I figure maybe I can tell you something. I don't know who told you you're a bad guy, but somebody did. Somebody along the way. Somebody or something convinced you of it because you think you're a bad guy. And you're just not. I'm socially inept, but even I know that. But because you're a bad guy, you do things you think a good guy would do. Like committing to someone you like, but maybe don't love. Sweet, smart, wholesome Midwestern girl. I could be wrong. I almost always am.
Why are you single?
A lot of men are intimidated by my intelligence.
No, seriously.
Because you never asked me out. Caught you off guard, didn't I?
Yeah, you really did.
Hey, you wanted to see me?
Yeah. Now I don't remember why.
Don and Maggie are moving in together.
I
Yeah?
still have to ask her.
Seriously, that's great. That's cool. Good luck. In your apartment?
Excuse me?
You're moving in together in your apartment.
No, in fact, we're living among the hill people.
I meant,
I really don't remember why I asked you to come in here.
don't worry about it. I'll see you later.
You're wrong. I do want to commit to Maggie.
Well, that's what a good guy would do.
Why hasn't he called it yet? CNN, MSNBC, and Fox all say she's dead.
They're all going off the same NPR report. I'm not satisfied.
I don't give a shit if you're satisfied.
We're going to show you now an interview Congresswoman Giffords gave last year. What's going on?
Every second you're not current, 1,000 people are changing the channel to the guy who is. That's the business you're in. CNN, MSNBC, and Fox all say she's dead. Don, tell them.
It's a person. A doctor pronounces her dead, not the news.
Okay, we're back in 5, 4.
She's alive.
Who's telling you that?
The anesthesiologist. She's being prepped for surgery. NPR called it wrong.
Will?
All right, we're learning now that Giffords is being prepped for surgery. We have our ACN affiliate. What can you tell us? Mac, you get Charlie in here right now. Right now. You tell Leona if she wants me out of this chair, she better bring more than just a couple guys. I'm not fucking around, Charlie.
I'm sorry.
It's all right.
I fucked everything up.
Everything's gonna be all right.
What the fuck is going on?
You're a fucking newsman, Don. If I ever tell you otherwise, you punch me in the fucking face.
Okay, but you're back in 30. Good job. All right, good job. That was fun. Nice. Good stuff.
Good stuff.